Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Southern Iowa, it's rodeo time. The 2025 Albia Chamber Main Street Rodeo returns Saturday, June 7th at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. Rogue Rodeo brings us 8 thrilling events, a bull ride showdown, comedy from Ronald Burton, and the dazzling Diamonds and Dust performance. Gates open at 5 p.m. for food, fun, and high-energy action await. Tickets on sale now at albiachambermainstreet.org. Adults $15 in advance, $20 at the gate. Kids only $10. Saddle up for a night of tradition and thrill. Don't miss it.
Jace Race 2025 is Saturday, June 7th at the North Mahaska Junior Senior High School in New Sharon. The 5K starts at 8 a.m., followed by the 1 mile fun run. To sign up, use the links on the North Mahaska Education Foundation's Facebook page. Pre-registration guarantees you a t-shirt, but you can also sign up the day of the race. There will be some giveaways and first-place prizes. In memory of Jace Carrico, who passed in 2008, the Carrico family appreciates the community's support. The band Full Circle is coming to rock the Keswick Tavern this Saturday, May 31st from 8 to midnight. Full Circle is a professional 5-piece band playing popular 100% danceable covers of classic rock, pop, and R&B from the 1970s through today. The Keswick Tavern is located at 117 South Irons in Keswick. So make plans this Saturday night to meet your friends at the Keswick Tavern for the band Full Circle. As always, there's no cover charge at the Keswick Tavern. Neil.
Hey, man, what's up?
You want to do some radio?
Radio? I haven't been on the radio for a long time. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool.
Skunk River Radio. Let's get skunky.
Are we live? We're live. Hey! Ho! Time for the Iowa Music Showcase here on Steve Shuttler Media. We are live on a beautiful day here in downtown Sigourney, and we are on the back patio area. If you want to step out here and have some food and some drinks and a good time. We got a good show lined up for you. Obviously, we've got Cody Hicks sitting beside me here. We're going to get to Cody first, but let's bring in Amanda Snakenberg, owner, entrepreneur extraordinaire. Tell us, Amanda, what is happening today at Barnwired?
Give us the lowdown.
Our sandwich of the week is a Italian marinated pork loin with your choice of side. Our soup is chili. Next week, they're going to do a turkey and Swiss wrap with lettuce and tomato and honey mustard on it and choice of side. And the soup is going to be broccoli cheddar. And the salad of the week, we're going to try something different, but one of my favorite cold pasta, well, it's not pasta salad, but cold salad is the broccoli cheddar, or broccoli cauliflower. It's got cheese and, the good stuff.
I don't know.
Huh?
I love that salad.
Yeah, it is good. We are still, even though we're not doing lunch specials on Thursdays, we're still doing our taco salads. And we had a lot of people request the edible taco shell bowl things. So we now are carrying the half-size taco salad. Can come in a tortilla bowl. And that will be for lunch on Thursday and Friday night. So that's what I got.
That's what you got.
Yeah, I'm a hot mess today. So.
She's a hot mess. She's Amanda Snakenberg. Here at Barnwired, south side of the square in Sigourney. if you're hanging around Barnwired long enough, you might go up the steps. If you go outside Barnwired, go up the steps. That leads to the magical world of the Steve Shetler Media Studios.
Ooh.
We'll have to give you a tour later on.
Okay, yeah.
But hey, put your hands together once again for Cody Hicks. Cody hanging out with us
Hi,
today.
everybody.
Cody, it's been a little while, probably a year-ish. I'm guessing that you've been here. But tell us if people don't remember, aren't familiar with you, give us the rundown of where you're from, who you are, your blood type, all that good stuff.
Okay, no, I'm Cody Hicks. I'm from Montezuma. Been playing music for like 15 years. My band and I, we travel all over the Midwest, play a lot in Iowa, but we hit the states around here too. And I'm a dad of 4, and I do HVAC during the week, and I play music on the weekends and have fun. So
Yeah. Yeah, they need some HVAC help
I
today
didn't bring my
at
work van,
Barnwired.
but
Maybe you can help out.
maybe I can help out.
Yeah, you could get a free lunch out of it. I mean, you're getting a free lunch out of this anyway. Cody Hicks hanging out with us. You said you've been doing music for about 15 years. I'm trying to think back how long that you and I have maybe known each other. It's been probably longer than I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'd say over 10 years.
Yeah. I remember
think.
the first interview we had on the radio, and I always remember that first picture of you in the studio. Somebody took it, and you're just kind of like glaring at me. Do you remember that?
No.
All right, yeah.
It had to be like 14, because we would have put out in the morning and did
Okay,
a radio
Was it
tour.
that long
Yeah.
ago?
Yeah. So
That's
11
crazy.
years or so.
Yeah, I did not have any idea.
Left Turn would have been like 15 or 16. We would have done the radio
Wow.
for that. So I'm pretty
That
sure.
is crazy. Yeah, I
Probably
had no
11
idea.
years.
Yeah, I was thinking it wasn't even that long. So I'm getting old, Cody.
You're telling me.
Cody Hicks hanging out with us. So did we get you out of work today?
Yeah, just this morning. I got to go back and help this afternoon.
Well, you got a job here before you leave, so you didn't even know it.
Drag my feet a little bit.
So what's been happening in the last year? I think we were talking beforehand. Was it last year you put out a new album?
Yep, back in May last year. Yep. That was 9 songs, all recorded in Nashville, all written by me or co-written by other people too. So, I've been just going out and playing. Got a 6-piece band for most of the shows. Playing some acoustic stuff, doing the Riders Round every last Thursday of every month. We do that at Brick and Ivy, and so I bring in writers from all over Iowa to come in and play original music. So do that.
Brick and Ivy's in Des Moines?
Altoona, yep.
Altoona, okay. All right. So if anybody ever wants to check that out.
Yep, it's been good. We've had some unknown people, that I never really heard of reached out that wanted to get involved. And,
Cool.
And of course, your Jordan Beams and your Leaflets and, the regular guys. And it's been good. The shows have been good. The crowds have been good.
Great.
The riders have been awesome. So.
Yeah. Now, when Jordan Beam comes to these things, does he show up on time for you?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's usually me that's late.
because Jordan is notoriously late for shows here.
Oh, yeah.
On
That's
the
a
Iowa
long
Music
ways for
Showcase.
him.
We always have to kind of give him a leeway of about a half hour or so. And
Yeah. But don't lie, you were worried about me.
I was getting a little bit worried.
You were worried about me today. That's all right. I was coming.
I deleted the message that I sent to you because you hadn't read it yet, so you won't see all the anger and rage in
Okay.
my voice that I was.
I think it's just a musician thing,
Got to be notoriously late. Yeah, that's good stuff. Cody Hicks hanging out with us here on the Iowa Music Showcase. Now, you were mentioning you co-wrote some of your songs on your album. Who are some of the co-writers that you worked with?
Robert Deitch, wrote a few of them with him. The title track and the single was written by me, Scott Kirkhart, and Jesse Wilson.
Hey, there you go.
And I think that's about it. It's either me or one of those 3 guys.
Yeah.
So
And Robert Deitch, if you happen to be watching this video, come be on this show sometime. Come sit next to me. Robert Deitch, I just can't get him on this show.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe Robert doesn't like me anymore. I don't know.
He's such a good dude and such a great writer.
Yeah.
Love writing.
Oh,
with
yeah.
him.
Robert's, I'd say he's one of the premier riders here, at least in our state. And
I agree.
Yeah, he's good stuff. And the other guys you mentioned too, Jesse Wilson, Scott Kirkhart, they've been on the show. Scott's going to be coming up later on this summer. Jesse was on here not too terribly long ago, if I remember right.
And they're great. That was the first song we ever wrote together and ended up being my single. They're great writers and
awesome.
Good dudes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're going to have to get me some of these. As I was giving you a hard time on our phone interview this morning, you make sure you give me your songs so we can play them on Skunk River Radio.
Yeah, we'll get them there.
Well, let's do a first song today. What are you going to do for us?
I don't know. Let's do Drink My Way Through It.
It's like you hadn't planned this or something. You're just kind of winging it today?
Yeah.
Feeling, all right, so is there any stories behind this song?
I wrote this with Robert Deitch. Oh, Zach Van Dorn actually was in on this co-write as well.
Okay.
Zach Daniels, or
yes,
he goes by, yeah. It's just about a guy down on his luck and everything's going wrong, and he can either choose church or the bar, basically. And he just decides he's going to drink himself through it.
All right. Here's Cody Hicks on our My Iowa Music Showcase.
Cooler full of Coke cans, Cardi bottle in my left hand, garden hose in the kiddie pool, lean back, losing all my give a damn. Front row to the freak show, she's throwing boxes out my front door and all my clothes out the window like a Tulsa tornado came through. What's a man to do? I can try to turn lemons into lemonade, slice them up, toss them into some Tanqueray, hit my knees and pray through the pain, or I can throw back a couple whiskeys straight. I can hang my head, fall to pieces and lose it, or I can drink my way through it. Na 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 na, drink my way through it. Na 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 na. Monday morning, 20 minutes late. Boss man says that's your last mistake. I flipped him the bird, I walked out the door, saw a sign says Jesus saves. Right down the street, that neon sign was calling me. And I can try to turn lemons into lemonade, slice them up, toss them into some Tanqueray. They hit my knees and pray through the pain, or I can throw back a couple whiskeys straight. I can hang my head, fall to pieces and lose it, or I can drink my way through it. Na 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 na, drink my way through it. Na 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 na. I can reach for the Bible, I can reach for the bottle, get my saving on Sunday, start a whiskey revival, yeah. I can reach for the bottle, yeah. You can reach for the bottle, heck, we can reach for the bottle, yeah. And we can try to turn lemons into lemonade, slice them up, toss them into some Tanqueray, hit our knees and pray through the pain, or we can throw back a couple whiskeys straight. We can hang our heads, fall to pieces and lose it. Or we can raise our glass, not look back, just say screw it. And we can drink our way through it. Na 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 na. And drink our way through it. Na 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 na. Yeah.
Cody Hicks here on our Iowa Music Showcase. Again, we're live at Barn Wired. We're here every Friday starting at 11:30. Go to it right around the noon hour. So stop on in here for some lunch and some drinks and get your weekend started here at Barn Wired. All right, we got more coming up with Cody Hicks. We'll take about a 2 or 3 minute commercial break here on Facebook and YouTube and be back with more after this.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valvey Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valvey Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valvey Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Hey, and we're back live here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook, and YouTube for our Iowa Music Showcase. Again, we're live at Barnwired. We do this every Friday. We'll be back here next Friday with Jeff Arundale, one of my good friends from the Christian country community. So Jeff will be hanging out with us next week. We're hanging out this week with Cody Hicks, obviously a longtime friend, longer than either one of us was even thinking going into this. So Cody coming to us from the Montezuma area, and you mentioned earlier that you're a father of 4. Mm-hmm. I always got to ask because I don't know if I've seen any videos lately, but now is your son, is it your oldest son?
Yeah,
your oldest child?
Oldest child, yeah.
All right. Is he still playing in the band?
Yeah, he played a full show back in April when Colt had to be gone. So, yep, he still drums, and he's working on guitar, too.
And how old is he now?
He's 10. He'll be 11 in August.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And this isn't just like a new thing. He's been playing, occasionally filling in.
I don't know if I should. He played at the Meskwaki Casino at 8 years old when Colt had his first child with his wife.
All right.
She went in. We had a 2-night show, and he played the first night. She went into labor on Saturday, so I emailed the casino. I'm like, I have a drummer, but he's underage. And I didn't tell him how old he was. And my 8-year-old showed up and played the whole show. And
that's crazy.
The pit guy is like, you can come here and play anytime you want. Just here's my card. Email me and let me know.
That's
It'll be
funny.
Fun, so.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Cool. And I know he was also into fishing at one point. You guys still go out fishing?
All the time. And now he's into hunting. He did a ton of hunting this year. He got his first buck.
Oh, wow.
In December, and then got his first turkey here in the spring. So
nice.
He's all about that, all about fishing.
Yeah. How about your other kids? Are they into the music scene at all?
The girls like to sing, but I have to play Taylor Swift for them. And
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's how my daughter got started, though.
They have to ask pretty nice, really. But no, they get up and sing a little bit, and they don't really play instruments. They're just backup dancers and singers, So.
My story with my daughter, who is 25 today, so happy birthday, Riley, if you're watching.
Happy birthday.
Riley I started her off singing. I had gotten a Taylor Swift karaoke CD, and through like a radio promotion. And I knew she liked Taylor Swift, and then that was actually truly how she kind of discovered her singing voice, was through that karaoke CD. So you never know how it's going to start. So, I mean, you obviously are a big inspiration to your kids musically, and if you have to play some Taylor Swift to get them involved, then that's what you got to do.
Based on what they listen to, I'm not sure if I am. But, yeah.
Well, good luck on that.
Yeah.
What else is happening in your life?
Not a whole lot, man. Just playing, working on the band, trying to, add a guitar player here and there to give guys breaks. And
why don't you give a shout out to your other bandmates?
Sure. Colton Tompkins, a longtime drummer, has been with me from the beginning. Josh Friel is on bass, and he's been with me for 4 or 5 years now. Let's see, we got Larry Beam, which would be Jordan Beam's uncle, on steel guitar
Does
and
he wear
slide
like a
guitar.
top hat or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although that got stolen at a show, so he's trying to replace that, I think. But Larry, and then we got we have Bo Jangles. Plays electric guitar. A guy named Dean Boyke also plays electric guitar. And then we're bringing in a new dude named Jimmy that's going to be kind of filling in on electric guitar. So James or Jimmy. And
Jimmy.
Yeah. We got a nice little crew going. So it's fun.
And I remember that I always bring up the story because I always remember that Tyler Richton actually got his start in your band way back when, right?
Yeah, played bass for us. And I always tell people I used to have to text his mom to make sure, because he was still in high school at the time. I used to have to text his mom and say, hey, this is where the show's at. But I knew he was well beyond what he was doing for me when he was playing for us. But no, we're still pretty close, text all the time. And good dude.
Yeah, Tyler's one of the good ones. A lot of good people here on the Iowa music scene.
You bet.
And hanging out with one of them today, Cody Hicks, here on our Iowa Music Showcase. That was me kissing up to you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Let's play another song.
All right, what do you? Let's see.
I say that like me and you are doing it, but it's just you.
All right, what do we do? Oh, I know what I want to do. You know what? And then I left out another guy.
All right.
Jesse Allen and I wrote this song together.
Good old Jesse. I haven't seen. Now Jesse Allen is a guy. I mean, his story is he was an Iowa radio guy.
Yep.
An Iowa country artist.
Yep.
And then he moved to Nashville, and now he's doing like agribusiness reports and stuff like that.
Still doing writers' rounds and still playing a little bit and writing.
Okay.
And I think he's getting into producing as well. So
cool.
We'll start producing people's music.
Awesome.
So.
Yeah.
But I forgot about this. He was up playing shows in Iowa back right after he moved to Nashville and needed a place to stay.
Okay.
And so we grilled up some burgers and had some adult beverages, and we wrote this song.
Awesome. All right. Well, here's Cody Hicks. What's the name of this one?
This is Never Heard of It, Hometown.
All right. Cody Hicks on our showcase.
Anytime somebody asks me where I'm from, there's always a story to tell. Try to think of a city real close that they might know real well. Then I name a 2-lane that goes 25 miles south off the interstate. Most don't know, but there's a few folks who say they've been to that place. 'Cause it's a little map guide that you can't find unless you're zooming on your phone. In a flyover state, a country kind of place where everyone knows everyone. Yeah, it looks clean cut, but the edges are rough, man. It's still the place I grew up. And if you ever pass through, they'll wave if you slow down. That's my never heard of it hometown. There's a mini mart in the center of town, a down-home diner too. You better believe that bar on the corner's where I've thrown back a few. My best buddy Matt's mom, she's a postmaster, and the banker knows what everyone's got. It might not mean much to you, but buddy, to me it sure means a lot. 'Cause it's a little map dot that you can't find unless you zoom in on your phone. In a flyover state, a country kind of place where everyone knows everyone. Yeah, it looks clean cut, but the edges are rough, man. It's still the place I grew up. If you ever pass through, they'll wave if you slow down. That's my never heard of it hometown. My never heard of it hometown. Anytime somebody asks me where I'm from, there's always a story to tell. 'Cause it's a little map dot that you can't find unless you're zooming on your phone. In a flyover state, a country kind of place where everyone knows everyone. Yeah, it looks clean cut, but the edges are rough. Man, it's still the place I grew up. And if you ever pass through, they'll wave at you, slow down. And if you ever break down, you'll find someone to help you out. And my never heard of it hometown. That's my never heard of it hometown.
Cody Hicks on our Iowa Music Showcase live at Barnwired in Sigourney, Iowa. You just about got me on the ending of the song. I was about ready to talk, and then you were, nope.
Pulled it back. Yeah.
Good song. I was going to ask you, like during live shows and live gigs, do you play much of your originals? Do you do a kind of a combination? Or
I try to. I probably should do more than I do.
Yeah.
And if my dad's watching, he would shaking his head, agreeing probably. But, you know, I just try to read the crowd.
Yeah.
You know, if they're into my original stuff or requesting it, I'll do more of it. If every time I play one, they go get drinks, then I throw a few more covers in and try and get them involved. I just try to play to the crowd.
Yeah.
I do try to do a few, you know, every show,
Sure.
no matter
Yeah.
what. But
yeah, you got to get people hooked on your music, and then that way they like it. You know, they're used to it when they hear it more and more. So.
And that's why I like opening sets when you get like 30 or 40 minutes in front of a bigger act where it's all original and maybe one cover. And
yeah.
Those shows are nice, but
Yep.
kind of. Which is why I do the writers round too. You know,
For sure.
these people are in the same boat as me, and give them a chance to get up and play only what they wrote. So.
Yeah, and why we do this too. I mean, that's the whole point, is to get exposure for all the great Iowa country artists.
You've been doing that for years, and you know how much I appreciate it. I've told you a bunch of times. So.
All right, we got more coming up here with Cody Hicks. We're going to take another commercial break. We'll get the rest of our sponsors
Stop
out
by
of the
James
way.
Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney
coming up, and at least one more song here with Cody Hicks on our Iowa Music Showcase from Barnwired.
Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You got to stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook. Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental. Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are.
If you like red, white, and blue from Tassel Ridge Winery, but prefer sweet white wines, try our Star Spangled White. Star Spangled White is a sweet white wine made entirely from Edelweiss grapes. Chill a bottle of Star Spangled White and sip it as you watch the sunset. Tassel Ridge Star Spangled White wine is available at about 350 retail outlets located all over Iowa. Look for the displays of Tassel Ridge wine where you shop. If the store doesn't offer Star Spangled White, ask the manager to get it for you.
Hey-o, we are back live here on Steve Shuttler Media. as I should have had a hold of my questions already. We're hanging out with Cody Hicks again on our Iowa Music Showcase. And yes, next Friday we'll be back here with Jeff Arendale. So Jeff making his return to the show. And then 2 weeks, I just booked our guest here in a couple of weeks, a guy named, what is his name? Now I'm going to forget it. He's got a very interesting name, and now he's brand new to me, and I totally forget what his name is. I thought it was going to be cute and say what his name was, and now I forget. But we'll have that guy in a couple of weeks. It'll be good, I promise. All right, 5 random questions.
Oh boy,
how are you with 5 random questions? Like, is this one of your favorite things?
No, I really don't like it. No,
you don't like it. Well, too bad. Here we go.
It's fine though.
Question 1 for Cody Hicks: what's the biggest mistake you ever made at work? Any good work-related screw-ups or anything like that?
Yeah, back when I was younger, I don't know, I remember what happened. My jeans broke or something, and I had to run home, and I got in one of the work trucks and backed into another one.
No. Whoops.
Yeah.
Insurance got involved on that.
That was bad.
Question 2. This should be easy for you. What's the next big event coming up in your summer? Maybe do you have like any big gigs coming up this summer, or maybe something other than music?
No, we have quite a few good shows coming up. Cool one though. We're doing a show at the Montezuma Golf Course.
Okay.
And it's going to be on number 1 fairway.
All right.
It's never been done before, and they're having there's a bunch of young kids in high school that started a band here last year called The Unknown, and they're going to come and open up for us. And so there's a tournament that day for the wrestling team.
Okay.
And then that night we're going to be putting on a concert, so that'll be cool. I'm excited for that.
Is it because I was in Montezuma? We covered one of I think it was the Montezuma North Mahaska girls-boys basketball games, and I saw at least some of the band members playing before, during the pep band, which they have an incredible pep band at Montezuma.
Yeah.
And these guys, they're like warming up with like some classic Metallica and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah.
They play a lot of that.
It was pretty crazy.
Older 80s rock, and they have a lot of different songs they play, so it'll be fun.
No, that should be neat. All right, here's an interesting question. So now you've got a girlfriend, right? All right. Is this a bad question?
Yep.
It is a bad question. Next question. That didn't happen.
We can cut that.
Yeah, we can cut that one out.
Cut that.
We can cut that out of the live video.
We're live, but we're going to cut that, and then we're going to go back in and...
should you ever... what song could
is going downhill quickly. All right,
we were friends.
We're fine.
We were
Friday.
friends.
It's Friday. It's fine.
What song could the world never play again, and you'd be happy never hearing ever again? While you're answering that, I have to scramble to find some other questions.
As far as a musician, I like the song before, but Darius Rucker's version of Wagon Wheel.
True.
And it gets requested all the time, and I played it 1,000 times, and just...
Yep.
That's mine.
Yep. Okay. Question 4. What was the last movie that made you cry? I wasn't planning on asking you that one, but here we are.
Oh man, what was that? What was that baseball movie? That The Hill? Was it The Hill or something? Where the kid's a pitcher and he gets some kind of degenerative disease. I don't know. It was a baseball movie, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, my mom is in the crowd. She's giving us the finger of approval.
Okay.
Not that finger, the other finger of approval. It's my mom. Come on. If we get Toothy involved, then things are really... Toothy's on our morning show. You don't want to know. Okay. Question 5. What's the longest you've ever slept at one time?
I don't know. Probably 14. Would that
16 be uninterrupted?
Yeah.
Wow. 14 hours.
Well, when you're on the road and you don't get home until You have to drive home and get home at 5 in the morning.
Yep.
And you worked all that day on Friday. So, yeah.
Crash and burn.
Crash and burn.
All right.
As long as the kids aren't there, then
sleep all you want.
Pull the shades. Talk to you tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, we kind of survived 5 random Maybe we won't. Maybe the next time you're on, we won't do 5 random questions.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get rid of those questions. Burn that thing.
It's going to be okay.
Cody Hicks hanging out with us here on the Iowa Music Showcase. Again, we're at Barn Wired. We're here every Friday. Sometimes we're inside, sometimes we're outside, but you always can get in here for some lunch and maybe some coffee, maybe some whatever, water, adult beverages, whatever trips your trigger on a Friday, getting into the afternoon. One more song. What do you got for us?
What do I got?
It's a deep thinker.
How about... All right, I'll do... I wrote this one on my own. I did this... I call it Ashes. It's... my dad told my brother and I that when he dies, he wants to be cremated.
Okay.
And he wants us to put his ashes into bullets so we can take him hunting with us one more time.
Yeah.
Or we can shoot him up in the air when we're mad or whatever we want to do. And I thought that was a cool idea. So
That is. All right, one more with Cody Hicks here on the Iowa Music Showcase.
Put my ashes into bullets and shoot me to the sky. Drink a beer, sing a song. Don't you cry the day I die. I lived a hard life. We had some good times. So don't you cry, don't you cry, don't you cry the day I die. Don't you even think about going to a church when you know that glowing neon is my heaven here on earth. Let's hit that spot. I left some money for that jukebox. Don't you play a sad song just because I'm gone, and put my ashes into bullets. Shoot me to the sky, drink a beer, sing a song. Don't you cry the day I die. I lived a hard life. We had some good times. So don't you cry, don't you cry, don't you cry the day I die. Get a buzz on outside, there'll be a truck. I called up Jeff's boy, don't you drive when you're messed up, he'll hit the back road. One only we know. So if you ever miss me now, you'll know where you can go. Put my ashes into bullets, shoot me to the sky, drink a beer, sing a song. Don't you cry the day I die. I lived a hard life. We had some good times. So don't you cry, don't you cry, don't you cry the day I die. He'll be there to take you home, sleep it off at the end of the night. In the morning when you wake up, grab a smoke and step outside. And put my ashes into bullets and shoot me to the sky. Drink a beer, sing a song. Don't you cry the day I die. I lived a hard life. We had some good times. Don't you cry, don't you cry, don't you cry the day I die. Don't you cry, don't you cry, don't you cry the day I die.
Cody Hicks on the Iowa Music Showcase.
Thank you.
Live at Barn Wired in Sigourney, Iowa. Now, of course, you have a bunch of stuff out there on Spotify, Apple, wherever people get music, right?
You bet. Yep. Okay. Anywhere you can get it, you can find it.
Do you have a website people can go to?
I think so. Yeah, Cody Hicks Music.
Last checked. You probably don't visit your own website very often, do you?
No, and yeah, we got to get back into the swing of things. We had a different booking guy, and now I'm trying to get back in the groove of things. So
yeah.
But yeah.
Social media, where can people find you?
Cody H at Facebook, Cody Hicks Music or live on Instagram.
Okay.
And all them. I don't.
Yeah, basically, if you throw Cody Hicks out there,
I think you'll find it.
You'll run into him. So do that. Check out his music online if you haven't yet. Download it, buy it, and support his musical career. You got any gigs coming up this weekend?
Yeah, we're playing in Agency for a private party.
All right.
Then we're up in Marshalltown, and then we're in Monty for the next couple weeks.
Okay. All right. And, of course, they can get all your dates on social media as well, Facebook and stuff like that. So, all right. Well, awesome. Well, great catching up with you.
Yeah, thank you for having me again.
And we'll do this again coming up probably in a year or so.
That's fine. I'm not too far away, so if you need somebody.
Obviously,
let's call.
All right, so check out Cody Hicks online. And, again, we'll be back here next Friday. Jeff Arendale will be hanging out as our guest on the showcase. I've just remembered our guy in 2 weeks. His name is Bugs Benson. Bugz is how he spells that. You ever heard of Bugs Benson?
Have not.
I didn't either until like yesterday. So now we got him booked. So Bugs Benson will be hanging out with us here in a couple of weeks. Jeff Arendale next Friday. All right, that'll do it for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys later on here on Steve Shetler Media.